I felt disrespected that you came into my own room to disrespect me. So I kicked her out of the room. Like,
is there a room called the room of Tolanibaj in Big Brother's house? Are you the only occupant of that room? Did your fellow roommates assign you the head of the room?
we don't have any captain in the room. So this is sounding bad now. We were that. It happened.
So guys, if you remember the fight that happened last night between Tolanibaj and Ilebaye, Tolanibaj during her diary session felt the need, to elaborate and tell her own side of the story to the big brother. From what we saw last night, Tolanibaj, disgraced Ilebaye by dragging the duvet, insulting her, shaming her, calling her a whore, and stuff like that. Tolanibaj had already told her own side of the story, okay? So Tolanibaj said Ilebaye is the first person that insulted her, okay? She felt disrespected by her attitude. She said Ilebaye walked into their room while she and Neo was having a conversation, okay? And she told Ilebaye, we are having a conversation, maybe you should come back later. But Ilebaye insisted and said, I will give you guys 10 minutes to discuss whatever you guys have to say. And Tolanibaj said, I don't understand. Who are you to tell me we have 10 minutes to discuss? Neo and Tolanibaj are obviously friends, so she felt disrespected that Ilebaye left her room to come and give her orders on their bed. So after Ilebaye gave that 10-minute ultimatum, but it seemed like their conversation wasn't coming to an end, Ilebaye jumped on the bed and used the duvet to cover herself and even Neo. So Tolanibaj said, I don't understand. I'm having a conversation with my friend and you just bashed in, having given us 10-minute ultimatum. You still came inside and distracted us. So that was when Tolanibaj now dragged the duvet, saying that she should walk out of the room and all of that. But I'm surprised that Tolanibaj is now telling Big Brother.
I'm hearing people say that I called her a slut and I called her a hoe. Those words are not in my dictionary. Never did I say that.
But I'm surprised that Tolanibaj is now telling Big Brother, hey, I'm hearing people say that I shamed her, that I called her a slut, that I called her a hoe, that she did not say anything like that. I'm like, Tolanibaj, just this last night, we still have evidence of the video.
Well, you're a stupid hoe. Get out.
The part that even cracked me up the more is when Tolanibaj said maybe Big Brother should do a video replay, because those kind of statements, those kind of words are not in a dictionary. These are the words you will not find her using. But she used it on Ilebaye. She said it plenty times. She called Ilebaye a hoe, okay? That she should get away from their bed. She should get away from their room. That this is how Ilebaye will be humping from one bed to the other. She shamed her. So why is she lying now? Why is she lying? Okay? So, having said all these things, we now realize that, okay, Ilebaye was wrong to an extent. First off, she already told you to come back later because she's having a conversation. But she just barged in and did not respect whatever conversation they were having. I really think Ilebaye is wrong to that regard. So Big Brother now said, okay, no problem. You've tabled all these complaints. You've tabled the reason why you felt disrespected by what Ilebaye did or said. Big Brother now told Tolanibaj, is this house for you? Is there a space or a room that is called Tolanibaj's room? The room is not just for you only. She did not come to your bed. The remaining, room occupants did not complain about Ilebaye's presence. So what gives her the right to, send Ilebaye away from the room? Big Brother was doing everything possible to make sure that Tolanibaj, Ilebaye did not come to your bed. She came to Neo's bed. You are not the room captain. Had it been other housemates or other room occupants complained about her, then it means it's fair. Other housemates did not complain. You are the only one that had issue with her. Okay. Big Brother did everything possible to make Tolanibaj see reasons that she's wrong. But baby girl did not feel any single remorse. She was still trying to stand on her point, saying that she has the right to drive her away because she doesn't like her energy, because she's jumping from one bed to the other, blah, blah, blah. And if Big even said, Auntie, other housemates, there are some other housemates that don't lay on their bed. They prefer to sleep on other people's bed. Why don't you have an issue with that? She said, she's not the only one that have noticed it. Other housemates have noticed how Ilebaye is always jumping from one man's bed to the other. Yes, they did not want to say it, but she's the one that have the guts, to voice it. Oh my choke. So Big Brother now asked Tolanibaj, in all these things, do you think there's something you should have done better? And she said yes. Men and brethren, Tolanibaj said she was wrong for telling Neo that if you don't tell this girl to leave this room, then our friendship is over. She said that statement she made is the only thing she regrets. She said she shouldn't have brought Neo into the whole situation. That is the only thing she regrets. I'm like, really? So all the insults you laid on that girl, slut shaming her and all of those things, you did not see anything wrong with it. You still did not see anything wrong with chasing her away from the room that does not belong to you. Chasing her away from the bed that does not belong to you. You don't see anything wrong with it. The whole thing just tired Big Brother. Big Brother said, okay, no problem. Your diary session is has come to an end. And there's another funny thing that happened. With the way Neo, neglected Ilebaye, did not even stand up for Ilebaye yesterday and all of that. Immediately Neo finished his diary session, he now went straight to Ilebaye, hugged her from behind, asking her how she's doing, how is her leg, how is this, how is that. I'm like, this housemate, una get wahala. Una get wahala. The same Neo that was complaining to Tolanibaj that Ilebaye is forcing herself on him, Ilebaye is doing this, Ilebaye is doing that, is now looking for Ilebaye now, asking how she's doing. But I love the way Ilebaye did not even, do too much. Obviously, if you check her countenance, she wasn't interested in that conversation, alright? So guys, what do you think about this whole thing? Tolanibaj has told her own side of the story, saying that Ilebaye was the one that disrespected her first. But mind you, Tolanibaj lied. Okay, she said she did not slut shame her. Did you believe that? Because that is a big lie. It is a big fat lie. She's called her a hoe. Alright? So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Drop your comments, subscribe if you've not, and I'll see you in my next one.